Yalma bongun kotoma ayanguna ngini jai ne kede Minister Musa Echweru otomo program WOK AIRABET WOK ni jai ngini mukaga geo nisani wongola tupurito nisawan ikanya pela para no sodi bongo kini na balasa ageo nisani unilo atupurito nisawani kany ilwa paran anuangu letwa kiarete solo lijai tatami akironi kamana kirapol na tutubeto WOK noteso ikamana kede program la yao pugan lejena kape parish development model kwana honorable minister kotonga ngitu nijebe Odupite background lo leja kijo kopana ngo keda itunga lese seneti adokera ne jarte so wailo etenge ichanlo ya unet atunis na ya untu kopana ichanlo etenge lo delelebe mamerai ichetungana na ya unit etenge to import achaka inteso ada chaka ina dio boisto Uganda ile mao ni kulepe kitunga kulepe kiboningese egwa utakiro kede eje utenele environment. So honorable minister a program lo la ya pugan lo parish development model ejaile mujo irimokit aichor tunga kede ngarno ke ponla mon be dole tika pundu to kanin metunga ero ko ngi ta jobe e program lo bune arauto abongo kinete ne jasi chanlo tunga akorobe ngo jali moyni ngo keda sisinaka e ponani e peru na pugan program lo le bakai parish development model ara banyo na lo skinet
na solite e polongo ayala mano ne je president lo Uganda mane ngesi na kitengo aina kitingesi angosi bibine polo kede ngo arautulo atopakita keswa modocho anyo na ganga som kede polo nilo e pupilo noi ationi sine je twan lo kwap twan lo kwap rabe itebe e polo yo ka kwap ejas ngunu kere nuna neto nwetenge nunyo konye irere jo otoma adoktane basi musugunu be macro level e polo ya kwa poko ilanyita kwa pininu eponu edunyeta oko nu Afrika osipidale polo los akirianta dokataiti ne polo no ngeside ya no jobe ire kijo kana tandabu oko ngina e polo eti sentana e polo eti town councils e polo eti townin e ute city danya noi iboro ngunu kere to duto sa polo na kwap konye do kwana abu president kede isolu japu gane reikisi boto ma polo ana erabe itebe ijase tonga kedi kapunu konye jaske di kapun kwa ene eje grupu loy lamito sakirono seki otoma ngono tunga kwatata lipedo ja domune o Uganda idumun jobe akaisa kanyapa luka nyauni echanasi ngesa temarebe akaisa una luare ngesa titose sirgin lo akwapu kere kaisa una luare ngese tito sirin lo akwapu kere doda akwapa polo ora tunga kaisa una luare otoma kwata ngesa tito sirigin do luchekwi oras lo mame lo tartos lo lipilipitos kwangen osoda pugana ya one programs lo e program si chieka na tilo baketande kwa program si chiengunu kere ya wapugani e program singunu ache boisho mopoti kwa rutu chietunga poto likosi borongun konye jase ngunu da irere do bosadumbe itunga luicha no Uganda lulemara sakaisa kanyape alukanya uni otoma kwatat abongutu kwa na kaisa una lukanyangon otoma kwatat ngesi beri borene polo otonge tunga imonikini angunu tunga kwatata ludumun jo Uganda ekorio jenibe akaisa una lukanyangon ijase rono konye luchedo kwa na kui akaisa kanyape kede idope ijase jokonoi so dodo kwa ni boni rebisa pugan ngesilu akaisa una lo kanyangon lo idumun jobe dolo jokana to wera chebo isho dolo jokapilibing dolo jokata kui proyeto nganani adawni la pe yare mameti tanoti ne lukumiti ngone tunganani ora ngesi da papa ora ngesi da ora bero ngini da toto ora tunganani ngone kilo kid konye meti tanoti ne lukumiti eloto asamaun keboro erai samaun kadabun ranyamar ngesule bakaibe jarete ne bala simusun be hand to mouth alemun yangina kadabun ranyamar don wa lolo mamjijene so abala pugan be pone kwa nani ile munoni luda lu akaisa una lukanyango noto mochaniti alo olo mutu kesida ne pedoto atitikapun arda mera do kataiti ya konyoti tos beri kapuni dis ngesa lo skin ne parish development model aso tai reiki ni be ijukani kapunane o Kampala yanyube minasika puna oliororo tichesa lete Kampala kwa peja tare tonga luera medicha kapia ijuka icho district ijukari jo sirigino district be akoto sirigino lo lototo o temula aten akoto lo wera do lo maso aten akokwa le jukar no Kampala dole to district akokwa be district dole to tema akokwa bole kala no temuda o dole do ne jai itwani yora tongo to ne base teso ba tongo so ijuko district da kopain ijuka bo temuda e planning la jabe ijuka sebe bo de sirin lo to ti toro to tem tara to ne tem unit lo planning aire ichani ngupengun isirigina ngongari no ero kedolo ne jatwani je lo kwapule bakabe e grassroots person so aw mo muntebe ato do berno chalo direct alle motobero ni tonga lo chalo do tonga lo chalo lo iboy siboy kinai olimo so ni nyobre ko sa swam olimo na bi jasa serono ko ni jasa serono pedote sai kwaru no to ma jawte rono na ber ngisna sodit do ko ni tonga lo atamare bi so ko le pekane ejengwa chite pole pistore chori pegani ni anyuso bipresa ya pitipege musira isiria mun presa ya pitipege lo tojo kara bi prota jola na kosi jarada iso ane akisimo wera ikorsa koru muchuga ke kotore gwalu keda jaka ite chweru kedo igwalu echweru e korit na rara minister bito bo peda e chap kunye gwalera ile mechalo itikaso kunya gwele motoka ni yare kedi muchuga ike pero da koru do ke gwalu you get the point so morkino jeto ochala ngon osota duku ni kese bonne bakabe enterprise ngesata be ay pone leta matara mana ber kwa pe grupu do enterprises ngun morki lo soto mo etela se polo be juka se ber ni sir no etela tetere etela lo e koraro de sir nguna kora no grupu ngo chalo already grupu ngo chale duku to association no etela ne bakke sakona konyedo lai jangu ni chalo jaske de ikebore ken ngesi aduku netena and parish development model ojena na retonga orai le prota mo richan kese ITG chan ne pepe do jenanara so ngesi epon lo apata dukuna tarao mishoitina ai na chai sirigini Kampala ai na chai sirigini o district ai na chai sirigini o tem ai ngare sirigini ne jetwan lo kwap do ikoto million na kwatata angon financial year konye bere ngwacha tomo o gara bere ke dito muna kanyare i millionin angone tela do kwana tela lumome dumuto sungun kono tomo sabiti ni dis edumneta kwana lukesi million na kwatata kede do kwilu ngwacha kada kena do bere balabe mami ko tisrinda lu ay propor esu o tela lo ala mutu million na kwatata ole mutu beresu ireri akwatata o tela lo ireri akwatata lo chuta bakabe lu etodo to chudbe akeso mishote praswam oina na ibra ngoni re million 10 million to geona esutos bali kidio ko koji somati diobore na rai engo berle neralo atama kiengo ejai etemu le bakai wela labu ngai na kijasi million ni kanyape aina kana ngoro ni punoi agaona ikopa inikini kopo kwa nene roni ejaske disiri lo doleti million ni to mona kanyape konya gare oke dikanyape agauna ikopa nikin do bodu munada ngesi ngachete kerono petenge enu ngesa mina ngongara kese operation asodu ngachete bobonga gaunu boboko pana kede bedo petela engagauni sekoro kungache parish development model ageune nganyo be outside planning ane aloso bonge etela langole aibo ekini million na kaisauni million na kaisauni ogeune tetonga ikopa nikin kopa nene roni ibiana pakengi sose ngobe kotos kwa ne member na minister agawno beredo bakore mu ogoda ayana kenga kito no baka naroka swan imiloni jasa kaisauni so mami tungalu obuoko bobo emudu kaka do bobo ajene ngobe tungalu abarake prota ay moire milioni tino bedo do ere konye twana lo kwap leje ni be toronso chani do jeni be toronso dai kwarun na limo kitange tunga labale ngobe kana kwa ne baje kini jo yeyo o grupu lo leja se serginare milionit do joda lo stagwelu na kile ikoni okata kwi da napo na ishesu na emucheri are maroge oguroki nare lo mune maroge kede emucheri ledi tebe inoi ale putongo lango do ya ishe sunangon do bo ja bongora la je katakui okeri je urota ngini sokoni akota ngapaki ne sokoni mama akota tumna ni boyo kwa petoli makota ngatumna no joro ngesa ota nga soma kironu iroti no kaino na aiboisha ngonte tanyo ni be e patana e connectivity patane to ngatu bonore mera ito kolas bona o mite kolas kota ngetwan opera idwe kina kiniane aitubuke de pipik paka de nearest market obungune angine na piti boru kabuner baeno ni luwe jaske da kine kwangene illa ikari uni boni jula kena teso ijula kena teso chamote tonga churi be jona nyono to mochani donc ni twani swama ya gogo iswama ya meda. I was talking to chair councillors yete medope mga pralimu nane adumuton councillors lulu tem serono apaki ne jare sokoni eralo style pilepi boro sokoni councillors lo teme ngone boy na kwere ngode beleng lo dorta unite beleng kwa pe ona bo nyamari bongo na tore mamidwe nyamitos so gete de tonga inere kesa kro rono sabunga ta isibo kini keso tem kes be dokwa na mame jok munatu kwa nese record kus you are honorable councillors. I don't want this to happen details allowance kunya lusko nga ina nesi kamilioni uni akote ngeso apaki ne sokoni o ina na brigade councillor akokora ne gweli obochalo bia baka be gweli akokori lukumine tomonaka konyo sokoni pero ya gwela ra kaisare be akoto ko joda e bajo ni lukumina patata ara akwatare o group kus olos jagwela kokore dodo jaina iti chetwana tet because you are a honorable councillor jaina ni chetwana tet akoni kokore ata gwela ro sokoni ne egwela ra kon kokoro sokono dum joda kon medani lukumina kaisauna lokanye egwela ra kon kokore inyakar na tija akwatare ikede kanya inyaka ina association kusuna honorable councillors usala kinete jodake da kaisara lo kany olosi jitete kile dopore olosi jodara ikotal tamata na konjona ka rima sajo no mata no lukumit obongod jokela ngosi bibikoni usala kinete kany and that I can tell you for sure e potia rena jeng balabe minister itingisi kapulu ina kini joso awata kwanenga amone ponelo no metamata pala na duku nikatogo akeri ngoroto aloso ngosokoni nikere kwangene so akota ngalimoke na take care mamulu erai miracles mamulu erai bod ejas erai libolu swama unetonganan okwapa kolong it is possible with limited money. It is only that you must have a mindset na bit. Look at even us, and I want to say this with a lot of authority. Even as members of parliament, even as ministers, there are members of parliament, there are ministers, when they are out of work, they become paupers. Why? Because when they are members of parliament, they lived beyond their means. I can tell you with a lot of authority, when I became MP, there was a lot of pressure that I should leave Namgongo. Why should be a minister and live in Chalwajala? Where do you want? That place is for local people. Mamerito. Where do you want to be? You should go to minister's village in Tinda. you go to Moyenga. I refused. I will not go. Mamange chakalo site. Ere lo mamerai loka. The little man in Wakotongo. Kurubanga itemuno ino re. Wera. I only live in Namgongo. I live in that place up to now. Wow. I live in Kira as we talk, up to now. I live within my means. I don't want to exaggerate my whatever. So that the little money that I get from parliament, let me drop a cow in Wera. The little money that I have, let me multiply cassava. I am the second cassava grower, biggest cassava grower in Uganda. If it was not for lack of market, I would be pocketing more than 1 billion shillings from cassava alone. But the is not yet there because there is no proper value addition yet. Why did I get that money for doing all this agriculture? The allowances I get from parliament, I plow it there. I don't use it for driving useless Range Rovers. They come here, they live above, and I've told, I say this with authority. I say this with authority. Most of the MPs, most of the leaders, you are just elected. But you go to a man's home, he has taken a house on mortgage of 1 billion. You go to a man's home, he has 4 vehicles parked there, borrowed from Spear Motors. Borrowed. They have got on loan. Is it normal? But when he's out, he's a pauper. I don't agree with that nonsense.
So what can Itunga Lokwa plan from this?
The most important thing for us, the elite, live within your means. And this one, I'm telling all the leaders who are watching me, please, please, live within your means. Because the offices we hold are temporal. There were people in these offices before, there will be people after us. Live within your means. Don't live, whether you're a soldier, I have talked to this, I've shared this with even 10 officers. Some come from Somalia, those who listen to my advice are very happy, they call me back. Somebody comes from Somalia, he has made his allowance 100 million, 200 million from Somalia operation, he comes and buys a Subaru. He doesn't even have a grass thatched hut in the village. That's a fool. That man is a fool.
That's true.
But a man who comes with this 100 million and constructs his house of 35 in a trading center and one door is a shop, then the rest he drops there a cow in the compound. Then he buys an Ipsum of 15 million. That one is an intelligent man. That one, when he leaves the army, that one, he will be a happy person. But the other will be frustrated, will be the one blaming government that they just used me. No, they gave you the opportunity, you squandered it. That's where the problem. So that is even in the army. That's all over. I have shared this with all the civil servants. I have shared it with you media people. Let me tell you about the media. The media, you are not paid well.
That's true.
You are not paid well. This one I can say, media houses exploit media journalists. Sometimes it even compromises the way you perform your work, you as journalists. But me, I share with my journalists, those who interest there. I asked some of them, you man, I have been with you. The other day I took you to such and such a place. You covered the program. I know there was some small allowance they gave you 400, 500,000. What did you do with it? I have asked some of them, what did you do with it? You are a poor journalist. Then you also go and eat pork, a whole plate, as if you are a managing director. That is not acceptable. When you are a poor journalist, get a small piece of pork. You eat please, the 400,000, you make sure that you let somebody start making you bricks somewhere. Let somebody start making you some bricks somewhere. I can tell you, they will quote you. People are going to call you after this program. They will tell you, Churu advised me, I have now a house. I will tell you, the journalists I know from Eastern Uganda, who are out of the group that has been very close to me, about 8 are proud owners of houses, but in a humble way. They live very humble lives. They do their jobs very professionally, but they just listen to advice. Then also now it makes people very excited when they see that, but this man is trying. I go to your place and I find, oh, Minister, you remember the other time when we covered this thing in West Nile? We covered the program in West Nile. When those people helped me with this, I came and burnt these bricks. Then I got some cement. Now I am on ring beam, but I'm stuck. Okay. Then I also pray over it, and if I am lucky to get some mabati somewhere, it's okay. Take my 5. You also add your 5. The next day, you have a home. When you are not working, you have somewhere to go to. They will not just see you in the streets and say, that man used to be in New Vision. That man, and he's now in the streets. I don't want that. I don't want that. That is at the level of the elite. At the level of the elderly, at the level of the rural people, it is the same. Frugal utilization of the limited resources available. It is a mindset problem. Not that they are poor. It's a mindset problem. You mata jud anyoni tupuru chutone bong. Angini paki matari jilikumini ya reuni. Irwa na ayo unkeda parasha kaisa uni chacha na jesringwe po. Kunyara joda opa jenge polonedo pela na kitanga ngosi bibino makota limu ne ke kirore. mami chaki amataribia silwe dole tiare o center lowera iswama ya keswa obune bongo da domun ke kapundi silwe domun ne bala ke dikepation da obuna matare do pebia o bala ba wekse do peta ikapuka obongori mame ko bere tonga anyu ne merada e na ito situnga ngosi bibiton lolo konyo lwana kolona nyu na swam konye jaso ne tunga etwana ipokuna ipakun ila pio disa twanada araile yenguna na swam so the parish development model, to take you back to where we started, is a program that is meant to remove itunga kaisa una lukanyango notoma kwatata otobo chanite a jeo bakolu arokok allomun kesda to hold the kapun diso isao. If that is done for the whole country, then pedodo kwa nona tamaribe imorte kera barana. Pedodo kwa nako aputu reale be in the middle income status konyo iyalama setunga kere. Kutunga limoke na tekerebe. Mame ite na kwapo ne mame ibeto anlo ichan. Ide uno sidi siare uni. Arda Amerika ngina dolongo. Adoltanga kwapo ne bata kere Sweden, Switzerland. Dolonga kwapo ne jabara no kuj. Pata bunga dometunge jaso streets. Bunga dometunge lipilipito sanginada. Jasi disilu de unos. Konye berikoto luipo o jasi kere mortos kes da alama na repola kese kwapo. Ngesa lo skinet ne parish development model. Tionisi kwa na ne jaya dopet ngesa koko.
Akoko ngine geuto kwa arebo kuju
kwapo ngese bunto rakoko na sodite jasi tunga lue peri akamote do jenete be ingwachete apake ono abuni program le tande kwa ponotamare tunga iwadikaun ka jeni torenga sang torenga senior 3 senior 4 enga pona na raune treasurer anyama wache ngungu obuni be program la bake mioga kapo barare nga pedota iwadika nga jena musugun bubu na itara nga chama na nyamango ngunda dobu wabu nga tema kapa dishara nga kwa bare nga chama la tomunak bubu nga nyama kingunda youth livelihood asod nga jukara kaberu epoti sirging da women empowerment da nyama kiso ngunuda asod bubu kwa nengo anyun bubu ponelo apaki akorete bolu nadis diboro anyama kengo ngundi pege asod mwachete ngo. So there are people who are perpetual thieves. And they are smarter than the ordinary people even in the village. Adolongo, I spoke about it in Soroti. Apaki enerta ngakirongo Soroti, enerta ngakirongo Amuria, enerta ngakirongo Kapelebiong, enerta. I have directed the local administrators there to review the circles. Review first of all the enterprises. Who is the chairman of this enterprise? Do a background check.
Good. Mama Che Honorable. Koribra yang tapakadio dona bungun ay takina neno waili kama na kede polling ichunaje pole jare chamsana toma kironwa parish development model kede na umukin be geuta chamsana lo okwap merebe bukuju kale meminare ya geunon. So joli seseno kengangina siri kunyaka waine kon television ijai jisesena AIRABET WOK yang tubera pakadio.